People need to know who and what they can trust for news and information, and also have platforms for peaceful, respectful discussion and debate. Through this project, the UK Government is funding BBC Media Action to share their skills and expertise with the Pacific, supporting journalists to help them deliver trusted, impartial information and content to their audience. It aims to support local media to better serve communities using broadcast and digital platforms. Digital platforms, wow, that's where we are now in this world. So, we know they've become crucial tools to how we transform the way in which we access information. Each year we see developments in changes on digital platforms, from the growth of new social media to the rapid evolution of artificial intelligence, which brings both immense opportunities but also serious risk. Social media is an undeniable force in today's world. For audiences, social media brings wider content of choice, but this also comes with growing amounts of online misinformation and disinformation and low levels of digital media literacy, which can make audiences very vulnerable. Misinformation or disinformation or attempts to artificially manipulate the information environment can impact billions of people. It can threaten our freedoms and cause harm to individuals and society, and it can mislead people in times of crisis, which is super important at this part of the world. In 2024, over 5 billion people were using social media worldwide, a number projected to increase by 6 billion by 2028. And the average daily social media use worldwide amounts to 143 minutes a day, over 2 hours per person a day. So I think this highlights the power that these platforms have and the influence that they can have and the responsibility we have in making sure that we use them in the right way. The media sector has a huge responsibility in how they use social media in sharing news stories and how they transition stories from social media gossip, the coconut wireless, into mainstream media. It is super important to underline the editorial decision making and the impact this can have in terms of people believing misinformation if it is picked up and shared by a perceived reliable news source. The training this week is part of a multi-year programme which aims to strengthen and support more open, accountable and diverse media, working with 6 Pacific Island countries at national, local and regional levels to promote healthier media and information ecosystems. The BBC, as many people will know, was established in 1922 and it is the world's most trusted international news broadcaster. It is committed to providing accurate, impartial and independent news to audiences across the UK and around the world. It reaches a weekly audience of around 318 million people, informing and inspiring the lives of people across the globe and helping them make sense of the world that we live in. I'm absolutely thrilled that Fiji Media Association are working in partnership with BBC Media Action to deliver this training and to collaborate more broadly across the programme. This collaborative approach makes a huge difference by bringing together different skills, sets and resources and fostering a spirit of unity. I encourage all of the trainees and all of you here today to actively participate in this training and to use this opportunity to share your expertise, to learn more about your audiences and how we can communicate and consume news. The BBC's determination is to pursue truth with no agenda and to bring people together to counter polarisation. Their principles of educate, inform and entertain are as relevant today as they were in the 20th century. And I will finish with a quote from Joseph Bulzer, who famously told writers to put it before them briefly so they will read it, clearly so they will appreciate it, picturesquely so they will remember it, and above all, accurately so they will be guided by its light. A quote which remains very relevant today. Thank you, and I